Okay, so Steve and I were talking about the queues taking place outside the universities. Apparently, there was queues outside the university in Kent. Apparently, about the people getting meningitis B. All these teenagers queuing up outside the universities, and Steve and I have just been speaking about it and discussing, asking ourselves whether this is the new quote-unquote COVID pandemic, or plandemic, as some people may say. Are they gearing us up for something bigger with all these visuals, these videos and photos of people queuing up outside the universities for their meningitis B vaccine, quote unquote? So, see what people say. So what do you think of all these queues outside the university, Steve? What's going on here?
Is it only just university? I don't know. But what I've seen is a lot of, obviously, social media posts with these massive queues of students, yeah.
Sure.
I honestly can't believe it. You know what I mean? Are people that, you know what I mean, easily led or easily fooled to do this again? I honestly think a lot of it is stock photos they've used from the COVID times.
So do you think these videos and photos of these people queuing up, let's not say necessarily teenagers only, but people queuing up for this meningitis B vaccine, quote unquote, do you think this is old footage from the COVID era?
Oh dear.
Okay, so you're saying about the queues and how you feel these queues on TV we're seeing for the meningitis B jabs could be old footage from 2020.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's too much of a coincidence. These massive queues are just happening out of nowhere. Only because of the media saying this one thing about meningitis. I just can't see it. It's too much of a coincidence to me. It could be true, but I don't know. A teenager's that gullible still, after what happened before?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I honestly think the media are pushing out old stock photos. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. But yeah, it's bizarre. But this is all happening again, isn't it? At a very when was it? It was literally 6 years ago, last week. That was the start of the COVID thing, wasn't it?
March.
I think that was
March 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, declared the global pandemic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So literally a week ago, and it's 6 years ago to the day almost. So they're starting up again, trying to do something again. Well, they've been trying for a number of months because they tried it with the super flu, didn't they, over Christmas?
They did. I mean, the super flu didn't scare enough people, did it really? And people weren't taking the bait.
No. And they were going on about then, the NHS is going to collapse again, all this nonsense, weren't they? And again, this week, the results of the COVID inquiry, the fake, the money they spent on this COVID inquiry to come up with a conclusion, the NHS almost collapsed.
All right, yeah.
Again, the same thing, nonsense. People are saying, in a lot of things I've read, there are so many hospitals where nurses were literally stood around doing nothing. That's why they're doing those TikTok things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had time to practice the routines.
Yeah, the old TikTok dances of 2020 in empty hospitals. where they were apparently inundated with COVID patients, and yet they had enough time to do choreographed
That's
dances.
Right. Yeah.
There's a church bell ringing. Hear the song of joy that it's singing for the sweet Maria and the guy who's coming to see her.
So yeah, that is now coming out again. A lot of people are still saying it. You know, that like their sister was working in the hospital and they had nothing to do.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, it's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Really, it's happening 6 years ago, almost to the day. And obviously after they did what we were saying before, this Pegasus.
Yeah.
What was it called? Operation Pegasus.
Well, some people call it Operation Pegasus. Some people call it what else was it called? Project Pegasus.
Yeah. So basically, it was what was it? Pre-planning of a pandemic. So they spent a number of months going through again what a global pandemic would look like.
Hands, face, face, hands, face, face, hands.
But this time involving meningitis and children. And this was literally last year. And then lo and behold, a few months later, we're on the verge of a meningitis pandemic. Even though I think there's only been, well, I'm not saying only, but there's only been 20-something deaths. I mean, obviously any death is bad, but in a given year, we're getting 20 to 100 deaths of meningitis. So is it really that out of the ordinary?
Do you feel that they are, on that note, do you feel that they're trying to turn something which is quite a normal event in this country, which is a tragic event, and I'm not playing it down at all.
Exactly.
But do you feel they're turning a very normal illness that affects a lot of people into something much greater because they're trying to push out these vaccines or have another agenda behind it?
Definitely. Well, they've definitely got another agenda behind it, haven't they? And yeah, it's another push for the vaccines. I mean, what are these people queuing up for, if they are queuing up for? Is it an mRNA-based vaccine again? I presume it is. Before, I don't think the meningitis vaccine was. I think it was just traditional vaccine. But now this time, who knows what they've got in it?
Yeah.
So it's like people are saying, it's like lambs to the slaughter again, which is awful, you know, if people really are queuing up to get something that's going to damage them. So yeah, I don't know really, it's all a bit weird.
Yeah.
As I said, yet again, it's another thing you can't really believe what the media are saying, can you?
You can't believe the media, no.
The media are the virus yet again.
The media are the virus.
They are.
Oh, that's a dangerous thing to say, Steve.
They are. I mean, yes, I do. I can't slag them off totally because I get a lot of information from the media. But sometimes you just think, no, I cannot believe what you're saying.